Are we failing, family? Is we printing money? Is we printing money today? Gotta learn how to print this money. Listen, the stock market should be your key to freedom. The stock market should be your key to freedom. The stock market should be your key to freedom. 100%, man. It should be your key to freedom. You feel me? And if you're not playing the market, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You committing financial suicide. If you're not playing the market, you are committing financial suicide. You feel me? If you're not printing the market, if you're not playing this game, you are committing financial suicide. You feel me? And the reason why I can say that with so much confidence is because just imagine being able to go to the bank whenever you want. That's how I look at the stock market. I could go to the bank whenever I want. Now, I can't always withdraw my money, but I know my money that's in the machine is always working. And the reality is, some of y'all got too much. Because you can go to the bank whenever you want is the reason why you broke. Some of y'all, because you can go to the bank as much as you want is the reason why you broke. The reason why I truly love putting so much money in the stock market and playing the buy and hold game, playing the options game, because I know my money always working for me. Now, what you got to get out of your head is, you got to get out of your head of how hard you're going to work for the money. See, the stock market and why I love it so much too, watch this. The reason why I love it so much too is because I don't got to be the smartest person. The reason why I love the stock market so much is because I don't got to be the smartest person. I tell y'all all the time, man, some of y'all are way smarter than me, man. But you letting your fear get in the way. So I was just getting a facial just now. I was talking to the queen. I've been going to her. She been taking my skin to another level. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like, I told her I ain't never cheating on her. You hear me? But watch this. So she had made an investment. She was like, man, my dude, he come from the street. He like you. He older. And he's an older dude. And she was like, man, he just don't have this. Like, we could take an L and he keep going. She was like, I took an L on something and I've been paralyzed for a year. I said, I always tell people this. This is something I always say. It's a certain type of leverage that coming from the street gave me with being in the market. It's a certain type of leverage. It's a certain type of leverage. It's a certain type of leverage that because I came from the street that I have in the market that I don't associate with like people that. So I've worked a job before, but watch this. Even when I was working, I was hustling until I had my daughter. That's when I just gave it all up. But the street taught me that losses come with the game. And because I understood that losses come with the game, I understood, I might get robbed, I might get ran up on, police might shake me down, my auntie was hitting my stash, so much stuff can happen. And you can't cry about that. You gotta just, that's not gonna stop you from hustling. It's not gonna stop you from hustling. This come with the game. Bet I gotta get back, I gotta get back off the porch. So a lot of times, for me, taking the L is part of the game and it don't discourage me. The one thing I will say that with like the work, unless you are like an entrepreneur, then you have another association, but you still got to get past certain things, right? So with me, with the streets, like the trap got to keep trapping. The trap don't got to keep, regardless of what's going on, the trap got to keep trapping. We got to keep trapping. The person that has a 9-to-5 who's been accustomed to working, you got to disassociate yourself. Watch this. You got to disassociate yourself with the emotion that comes with money. And that's a hard thing to do. And that's why I like to talk to people about that. Because it's, people don't understand like the emotion behind what it takes a person who's been working a job for so long. I don't have nothing against it. That's first thought there. Trap is not the person that's saying everybody gotta be everybody gotta be disassociate yourself from the money. Man, that stuff easier said than done, right? So for me, I always tell them like this. All right, they be like, Trap, man, I'm scared to lose money. And so I like to put things in perspective. You're not really scared to lose money. The problem with the market is your control. You don't control the market. Your bigger issue is control and the emotion that's associated with loss of money. So watch this. The reason why I know you're not scared to lose money is because you lose money all the time, but you just get a little gratification for you in the moment. So when you go out to eat, when you spend all that money on DoorDash, when you spend all that money on Amazon, when you got all that stuff in the cart that you don't need, when you go to Target and you spend money, you're supposed to be going there to get one thing, but you come out there with other things that you don't really need. You losing money. You smoke weed. You smoke hookah. You losing money. You drink alcohol. You losing money. You lose money. You don't get no return on that money. You ain't got no return on that money. None. None. But you did get an endorphin rush. You got an endorphin rush. You got that dopamine high. Because when you bought the shoes or you bought the food, it hit an emotional trigger inside of you, and that trigger justified why you bought what you bought. Even though you know you're not getting that money back, it was justifiable because of the feeling you got when you got the food. Like, man, this food good. Oh, I was craving that. Oof. Oh, this the best. Oh, you bought that perfume. You was like, Lord, I just love to put this on right here. But you already got a whole thing of perfume. You feel me? Or you bought them shoes. You're like, well, I just had to have them. You really didn't. But the endorphin rush that you got when you got them made the purchase justifiable. But in essence, you lost money. You lost money. You ain't getting no return on that money. So your fear is not of losing money. Your fear is actually control. Right? So watch this. Watch this. In the market, you can still get that endorphin rush if you do the research and the homework. You do the research and the homework, you get the endorphin rush, boom. Now here's what happens. The difference is, the one thing that is going to happen in the market is you're going to lose some money. You're going to lose some money. You're going to lose some money. You can't even get around that. There's no way, there's no way around losing money in the market. Warren Buffett got this rule. Rule 1, don't lose money. Rule 2, follow rule 1. But ask Warren Buffett how many times he broke the rule. Because he's lost money. He's lost money all the time. He loses money. You can't even get big in this game without losing money. It's impossible. It's impossible. But what happens is, watch this. If you get the right teacher and you start to play the game and you follow the instructions, then what happens is you start learning how to maneuver in the market, and then you start to accumulate enough wins to where when you do get the loss, you're like, bet, I get it. You got to be able to, watch this word I'm about to use, watch this word I'm about to use, you got to learn how to navigate through the dichotomies of playing in the market, which means both sides. The dichotomy of winning and losing. Ooh. I hit him with the word. 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 The dichotomy. Ooh, that boy Trav hit him with the word. I'll be on it. You feel me? So, if we can start to feel that, all right, if you're a woman, I want you to think about this. Oh, man, I want you to think about this. Now, I can't relate to this, but I've been around these, and I had to talk to my people through this before. Watch this. As a woman, have you ever got your heart broken before? All right, so a woman, you ever got your heart broken before? Yes. But watch this. If you're keeping it 100, as a woman, if you're keeping it 100, even though you got your heart broke, you didn't give up on love? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Why didn't you give up on love? Why didn't you give up on love? There's a reason why. There's a reason why you didn't give up on love. The reason why you didn't give up on love is because you still believe in what it represented. People say anything. You're right. So go get it for yourself, fam. Don't listen to people. You go get it because you want it. Exactly. People say anything. So you go get it. Don't. And if you don't want it, cool. It's okay, bro. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. As simple as that. Right? So watch this. The reason why you didn't give on love is because you still believe in what it represented. So fellas, watch this. It's different for men. It's different for men a little bit because men aren't necessarily groomed to believe in love as much as they're groomed to believe in their ability to provide and protect. So a lot of times when men get heartbroken, it freezes them for a while. All right, now watch where I'm about to go with this. Watch where I'm about to go with this. But the right woman can revitalize that emotion. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm about to make it make sense in both ways. Women never give up on love. Now, this is not even about love. I'm about to bring it back to the market. Women never give up on love after they're heartbroken because why? They believe in it. Innately, they believe in it. So it's the same thing with the market. If a stock or a company you've invested in breaks your financial heart, you don't give up on the market because you still know the potential and what the market can produce. The same way like a woman, you believe in the potential of what love can produce. Women, you don't give up on love because you still believe in the potential of what the right love can produce. In the market, why give up on the market because one stock breaks your heart when you totally understand the potential and what the market can produce? So watch this. Let's go with men. Let's go with men. As providers, men, as providers, as men, as providers, because we have been groomed in life to be providers. Men, as a provider, the minute that you can't provide, you feel a sense of urgency to prove that you can provide. So, in one case scenario, when you lose your job, you don't just give up. You like, yo, man, I gotta get right. I gotta get another job. I gotta feel like a hug. I gotta feel like you feel like you gotta get back in the game. When one stock goes wrong in the market, it has threatened your ability to provide. So because it has threatened your ability to provide, you don't quit being a provider. You get back in the game so you can provide. So when one stock goes wrong, the end of the game is not over because you know what? There's other companies on the market that can add the tool to help you provide. So what I'm saying is we can't let one loss take us away. Watch this, right? So we can't let one loss take us away from a machine that we know prints money. And if we think about it that way, play the game a little different. Play the game a little bit different.